What was this job this time?
The job that time was working for a betting company.
What happened with that?
I didn't like it.
What went wrong? Pause. I'm going to get into my listening pose. Were there people coming in and putting bets on? Did they have the audacity to talk to you? What was it? What was it about this job you didn't enjoy?
I don't like to be talked to in a certain way.
I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered the judiciary?
What's that?
What's that?
Yeah.
That didn't go well. How long did you stay at that job?
4 weeks.
Was there another job after that?
Yes, there was.
What job was this?
That was another call centre, I think.
Another job after that?
No.
That's when he got ill.
Well, no, sorry, there was one more after that.
What was the one more?
The one more was for a supermarket, but there was a gap between the last
What
job
happened
and
at the supermarket?
Unfortunately, I fell ill after a month, so...
That's fine. That's not your fault,
Yeah.
clearly. Now, please tell me you didn't lend him £500 for a further holiday, did you?
No, not for a further holiday.
But what did you give him?
That £500 was actually his spending money for the holiday. That he'd already booked it.
How did you give him that £500?
He'd already taken out a loan with a doorstep collection people, so they used to come to the house. So I didn't actually give him the money, I just had to pay the loan back.
Explain to me the £500 personal loan for costs at Christmas.
Well, by that time, we'd already paid off the loan for the holiday.
I've got the holiday, I've got the personal amount. I'm going to draw a line here.
Yeah. The one was to cover costs at Christmas. As he said, he had just started working.
What costs?
As in to provide Christmas presents.
Michael?
Yeah?
Did you borrow money from your mum in order to purchase her Christmas presents?
I did.
So, see the logic in that? They bought their own Christmas presents.
Yes, yeah.
What did you get?
Can't remember now.
Steamer.
Oh, steamer. I could have got a steamer.
what?
A steam mop.
A steam mop?
Yeah.
Happy Christmas! £500. At the time you lent him that money, did you say to him, just as you had with the previous agreements, you must pay me when you get another job? Or
Always.
you will... Did you?
Always, yeah.
What do you think of this? Whenever he's in trouble, Mum bails him out. What do you make of that?
Livid.
Why are you livid?
Because he always relies on Mother to bail him out every time. No questions asked.
Does that do to your finances and your financial situation? Did it affect you as a family?
It affected both of us.
Why?
Brought stress on between us. We nearly lost our house as well.
You nearly lost your house.
Yeah.
Let's get to the rest of it. The last part. £647 for money I have lent Michael. Now, this is where I do want to look at one of the documents you've provided me with. There is a bank statement. You have provided Michael with money through electronic transfer. And when you provide money through electronic transfer, you have the opportunity to describe what that money is and what it's for. Can you provide me with the relevant document which relates to that £647? If you can't, don't worry, because I've had a look at it and I think we can produce it on screen. Thank you. 10th of June, the 9th of June, on two separate instances, Trudy, you've lent Michael money and you've called it what?
Well, it's always gone through as pocket money because that was the first time I ever did the transaction.
That's what you described it as.
It is initially, but this was a couple of years ago, so I know.
At what point during your time, giving him £40, £10 here or there, did you say, this is no longer pocket money, this is now a legally enforceable contract that we have, and what's more, every time I put the money in, you need to understand that I'm keeping a record, and you ultimately will be financially liable for these things that I'm giving you.
He was always told that. It was for things like having his hair cut, buying
what else?
face products, his expenses on getting bus fares, because obviously between every job he wasn't getting paid. To the
I agree, you understood that.
Yeah.
She got into debt for you. What's it do to you to be stood here?
It does upset me, you know, when you know, all the times that I have asked to borrow money or I've done it, I didn't know that I was going to be in the situation that I am.
I know.
So.
Did your mum look after you when you were ill?
Yeah, all the time.
Now, I've got to get to this one. £710 for a mobile phone bill over a 12-month period. How did you run up such a large bill?
Well, when I went to Turkey, obviously I don't think they were sort of very aware and weren't really prepared for me to come out there, so I didn't bother.
They wanted a holiday without you. You got there, he had a mobile phone. Had you signed the mobile phone contract on his behalf?
Yes, I had, because at the time he was under 18, so he couldn't take it out.
Why didn't you confiscate the phone, Mum?
We did. We took it off him in the end while he was on holiday.
Well, in the end, how long?
Well, it was only about 3 days he'd run up that bill.
Did you give it back?
When he got home, the bill would have been paid.
You gave him back the phone?
But we put a bar on it.
In respect of the £1,552.06 for the bank loan, and in respect of the £500 personal loan for a holiday, which was the spending money that he used in the holiday to Turkey, I'm perfectly satisfied that you had an agreement which was enforceable in law with your son, which was as follows. I will take on the burden of this debt if you pay me back when you get a job. He did get a job on both of those occasions and failed to stay in that employment for reasons which were, by his own admission, his fault. He got bored. What's more, it seems to me that that is a legally enforceable agreement because he understood the terms of how and when he had to pay that money back. So, on the face of it, you're able to prove to me in law and satisfy me that that money should come to you. That my concern in respect of all of the other issues that you've brought to court is that I'm unsatisfied you're able to demonstrate that your son knew that he was entering into a legal agreement with you. The initial claim that you made was for £3,909.06. In respect of the first two parts of your claim, I'm able to make an award, and this court awards you £2,052.06. That's the award of this court, £2,052.06. For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue yourself, get in touch with us by clicking over here.